Hi everyone. So I chose a short video called "This Book Was Banned" because it was too funny because it actually goes with my literature review topic of the Edmonton book ban. So I just think that it's a great example of something that actually uses quite a few fallacies.
Did you know a book once got banned just for being too funny? Yeah, no violence, no profanity, just too many laughs. Sounds like a joke, right? But it's real. Back in 1970, The Magic Christian by Terry Southern was actually challenged in libraries for being offensive satire. Not for what it said, but for how brutally it mocked society. People weren't ready for a rich man blowing money just to prove everyone has a price. Some thought it was genius, others were horrified. But here's the crazy part: the more they tried to suppress it, the more people wanted to read it. Goes to show sometimes laughter is the most dangerous weapon. Ever read a book that made you laugh and think at the same time? Hit follow. We've got a whole shelf of surprises at that one book.
So that's basically the context of it. So even though it's under a minute long, I think it's just like a really good example that logical fallacies can be hidden sometimes and we overlook them, but they play a huge impact on how we receive the message. So, with that being said, right from the start, the statement, "This book was banned just for being too funny," contains the fallacy false dilemma, which is where a situation is presented as having only two possibilities when more actually exist. So, the video implies that the book was either banned or not, and that humor was the sole reason that it was banned, ignoring the context such as who banned it, where, or why. So, like, kind of all the W questions, right? And at the same time, that opening line also demonstrates the fallacy ambiguity because the word banned isn't clearly defined. It could mean removed from a library, challenged in a school district, or just criticized publicly. So this vagueness actually makes the claim sound more dramatic. There's also a bare assertion logical fallacy at the start of this video when the speaker plainly states the book was banned because it was too funny. So that actually doesn't give any evidence or sources to back it up. So the claim is presented as a fact simply because it's said confidently by the person talking. Then around that 005 to 010 mark, the video uses the fallacy hasty generalization. They also use that when they say that book bans oppress people. So it takes a single example, one supposed case of a book being banned in this case, and implies a broader trend which suggests that humorous or harmless books are being targeted everywhere. And we don't actually know this to be a fact, so that's what kind of makes it that generalization. And this overgeneralization is persuasive, but in that way, it's misleading. So, finally, throughout the entire clip, there's also a strong appeal to emotion. So, by using humor, the message aims to make viewers feel amused, and that kind of overtakes our critical thinking because about what is being discussed because we don't entirely understand the real meaningful message behind it. We just kind of see it as, oh, this is like satire. This is something that the author just believes in, and they're using a funny tone to get their point across. Obviously, it's designed to stir a reaction instead of actually presenting that factual and authoritative argument. But yeah, so there's obviously quite a few logical fallacies in here, but I just wanted to bring up a few. Thanks for watching.